Today I'm coming to you from Ripley Caravan Park, and that's Ripley in North Yorkshire, which isn't too far from Harrogate.
While I'm here, I also visit the village of Ripley and Ripley Castle.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
Before setting out, I thought I'd better pop to the supermarket and pick something up for tea.
On arrival, you stop in the new arrivals area there and then pop across and check in at reception.
After checking in and being given a nice welcome at reception and some information on the site, I was then shown round to the pitch by the lady in the buggy.
So I'm on pitch red 29, which comes with an electrical hookup, handy water tap just over there, and it's a hard standing pitch. The cost was £28 for one night, and we're in the low season at the moment, in the middle of March. Over here there's waste and recycling, and there's ladies and gents facilities just there. There's also holiday homes for sale. Shop reception, swimming pool and games room. Cracking little games room on the site, brilliant for the kids and adults alike. You've got snooker or pool, and you've got table tennis. You've even got a little train to ride on for the young ones. There's even a football table. Very handy and pretty well stocked shop on the site, so definitely worth checking out that. There's also a pool. Unfortunately, that's not open until Saturday, as it's just starting to warm up. There is a charge for use of the pool. I believe it's £3. I actually quite fancied that, so it's a shame it's not open. But always a reason to come back another time. I'm sure Rachel would enjoy that as well. Facilities block here. Accessible toilet on the end there. We've got a washing up area, a couple of sinks. And next door there, we've got a laundry, washing machine, a couple of sinks, and another washing machine there. Looks like it's 4 £1 coins you need for that. There's a couple of outdoor sinks. And just moving around, got a gents toilet and a ladies toilet. Just wander around to the side of the building if those are closed. Some of the pitches here next to the facilities block have the tap on the pitch, which is very handy if you need that. And along here we have the duck pond. There's a motorhome water and drain point here, so you can drop your grey waste, and the tap's there for filling up. We'll take a wander into Ripley now. Apparently there's a little track across the field. See if we can find our way across to Ripley. Little stream there. Here's the footpath, which is just up near the entrance, which takes us across the field. Not quite sure on which way to go here, whether across the field or straight up along parallel to the road. It's quite a busy road. It's the road that cuts through to Knaresborough. There are some horses in the field just over there. That sky doesn't look too clever. Looks like I picked the right path alongside the road in the field. Here we are. Wasn't muddy either. Cross over the roundabout onto Ripley Castle Estate. Ripley ice cream. And now just heading into Ripley after crossing the road. Bus stop there. If you're not stopping on the caravan park, there is parking available in a few car parks just down here. There's the main car park. There's also a toilet block there as well. Look at all of those lovely daffodils. Wow. You've only got me today, as Rachel's working. She's joining me tomorrow when we head for the Harrogate Campervan and Motorhome show, which you will probably have seen by the time this video comes out. So you'll know that already. Last time I came here, I walked from Harrogate with a really good friend of mine who was visiting 3 years ago now. It was a really enjoyable walk. along the Nithsdale Way. Just coming up to the Boar's Head and Ripley store. We'll take a quick look at All Saints Church in Ripley. What a lovely church. Well worth checking out, All Saints in Ripley. It's the tea room, Ripley Castle. There's some car parking here as well, which is quite handy for the castle. Ripley's a charming village in North Yorkshire with a rich history and beautiful surroundings. Ripley Castle's a fascinating historical site with a lot to offer. I'm going to take a wander around the gardens. It cost me £9.50 to get in, and I've got this handy map as well. The castle features a mix of architectural styles, including medieval, Tudor and Georgian elements. The oldest parts of the castle date back to the 14th century. The Ingleby family have lived in the castle for over 700 years. It has also hosted several notable visitors over the centuries. The castle is surrounded by beautiful gardens, including a walled garden, an ornamental lake and a deer park. The gardens are open to the public and are a popular attraction. Ripley Castle is reputed to be haunted. One of the most famous ghost stories involves an apparition of a lady in white, said to be the spirit of a former resident. Right, let's go and check out the gardens. Got the lakeside walk and waterfall and the deer park. And I think we all know what's bound to happen now I've come in here. I think it's going to rain down over me. Worth noting, dogs are allowed up to here, but not in the deer park, and we need to keep the gate shut here so the deer don't come in. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to stop filming for a little bit and put the camera away, and I'll pick you up again when the shower's passed. Well, never mind wishing it would rain down, it did rain down. Fortunately, I found this handy little shelter, so hopefully the rain will pass over very shortly. Ripley Castle is actually up for sale, and I had this idea. You see, buy me a coffee. How about buy me a castle? Good idea, eh? So the price for the castle and the estate is a mere £21 million, or offers over. A little bit of a hunt around, and I managed to find £50 and a penny. So that leaves us £20,999,950 to go to be able to put an offer in. So, what do you think? Check out the link below. Obviously, only kidding. Let us know in the comments if you fancy chipping in. Bit more of a novel idea, isn't it? is the old walnut tree. The tree still produces nuts and it's a favourite haunt for the local grey squirrel population. This way to the walled gardens. It's the garden room, constructed in 1817 to 1818. Shame it's not open. Could have done with a bit of shelter. Let's keep looking, there's another building coming up. So this is the palm room and a hothouse. Probably see, glasses have steamed up.
You might get a tad wet. What you do there, just watering further down.
No worries. It is really warm in here. This is really interesting as you go through the different areas. They're all different temperatures. This feels a lot drier and we're kind of moving in now into the desert and cactus hothouse, which I imagine is going to be drier again. And it sure is. And what a difference in the climate is coming through. Lovely and dry in here. Very, very humid at the other end. I'm also really pleased I found some shelter from the rain. That was definitely worth checking out. Could have very easily walked past that. Absolutely delightful now the rain stopped. That was almost perfect timing. Let's head through here now. Here's the big throne. How about that? It really is a lovely little garden. Rhubarb there. I bet you could spend hours in here on a nice sunny day. I think we've pretty much got the place to ourselves apart from some of the groundsmen working. The bit we'd just been in was the kitchen garden. So those of you that are thinking of actually chipping in towards the castle, isn't this brilliant? An interesting bug house. You can hire that wooden cabin, isn't that cool? Young unmarried gardeners lived in the bothies. The castle employed 7 gardeners in 1829. That looks interesting. Things that we didn't explore today was over that side and the deer park because of the rain. It's a cracking castle, well worth a visit. And hopefully, whoever buys it, it could be you, keeps it open so that people like us can have a look around. You definitely need to give yourself a few hours, especially if it's not raining. That's Ripley Castle in North Yorkshire. There are toilets here on the way in and the way out. Outdoor activities. Down here we've got Just Makers. We'll have a quick look in there. Hello. Hello. I'm good, thank you. It's not very good weather, mind you, is it?
Not, definitely not. Are you having a nice day?
And then just across there is the tea room. It's all in the castle area. And here is the Ripley bar. Ripley store, and then just next door we've got Ripley ice cream. I think we need to check out the Boar's Head. So this was formerly the Star Inn, one of 3 pubs in the village. Down the side here, we've got the Fizzy Fox. Castle meats. Grouse and partridge. Just getting myself a tasty sausage roll in the butcher's. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic, worth checking out. Castle Meats in Ripley. Grab myself a sausage roll for a bit of a snack, nice and warm too. So we'll crack on and eat that. And guess what? The rain stopped. Yay! There's some really lovely houses in Ripley. Imagine it costs a fortune to live here, mind you. But a delightful little village. You don't have to stay on the caravan site to come. There's parking just across here. There also seems to be plenty of buses too. So if you're staying somewhere else and on the bus route to Ripley, well worth checking out. Hope you enjoyed that look around. Head back now, across the field. Horses are watching us over there. It's Thursday the 13th of March, so it's midweek. We're not in school holidays and it's the very start of the season. So it's quieter than you probably would normally expect it. But do you know what? Love it when sites are quiet like this. Pasta, some chopped tomatoes. I'm going to chop up some hot dogs, red pepper and some mixed chilies. Going to pop some water into the pan here. Cup full of pasta. That should be enough for us for this. And we'll chop these up. Let's give the chilies a quick wash and then we'll chop those. Oh, that's boiling away nicely. Drop the pasta in there now. Let's crack open the hot dogs. Just one more, so that's 4 hot dogs I'm putting in. Don't want to go mad, there is just me. That's the water drained out, so now we're going to pop the tomatoes in. There we go, pop the other ingredients in. Right, let's crack on, get it served up. Sprinkle a bit of cheese on. There we have it served. So let's give it a go. Very tasty. That was worth the effort. Well, there we are. Pretty empty plate. It's not an expensive meal to do. All of that cost well under £5. So what have I thought of Ripley Holiday Park? And would I come back? Oh, firstly, Ripley is an absolutely cracking area. I absolutely loved my wandering to Ripley. It was really nice to look around the castle and also just look around the village itself. It's a really quaint village and really nice, and I'd highly recommend if you're in the area visiting. As far as the caravan site itself, so Ripley Caravan Park, really nice site. It's obviously much quieter than we'd normally have. The only thing I was slightly disappointed at was the swimming pool's not up to temperature. I'd brought my swimming gear as well. I was looking forward to a swim. Hey ho, really nice site though. And at £28 a night, I don't think it's bad value. That is the low season midweek rate, but I think that's reasonable. Comes with a 10 amp electric hookup, hard standing pitch, water nearby. What more do you need? Thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful. We'll catch you for the next bit. Bye.